this works. Hi, friends. I am trying to go live to 2 platforms at the same time. So if you see my eyes darting around today, you'll know why. Now, Facebook people are going to get the cool graphics and better microphone. When the Instagram people are going to get live. I don't know what the advantage to that is, but whatever. Here we are. Anyway, today's topic, which if you're on Facebook, you know this already because there's a lovely graphic for you. Today's topic is 3 easy things you can do to attract students of popular styles. Now, in my copy for this program today, I said that the reason that you might want to do that is because high school students cancel a lot. So, and that's a thing for sure, but that's not the only reason that you want to attract students of popular styles. It's because if you are an indie teacher, and I'm going to assume that you are either all or partly an indie teacher because that's who we're talking to right here, generally speaking, pretty much 95 to 100% of your students are popular styles people. They just are. That's just who's out there. That's who's looking for lessons that they're willing to pay for with their own money. That's our deal. So, regardless of whether or not you want to be attracting students of popular styles, if you are an indie teacher, you kind of need to be attracting students of popular styles. Not trying to be harsh, just saying. So, while I personally like to stay in my lane by talking about singers of popular styles, the reality is that that's all of our lanes. Like whether we were trained that way or not, we need to know about popular styles, how to teach them, and how to attract those students into our studios. So today we're going to look at 3 things that people are here. Hi. I can't even read it. I can't read it because I don't have my glasses on because I'm too vain. So hi, Instagram person who said hi to me. So if 3 things, so these are 3 things that you will communicate to your new client. So there are 3 things that you could tweak in your studio and your marketing that will invite these people in. 3 things that will communicate to that new client or the potential new client, as the title says. They're easy. They are easy. 3 easy things. You may not love them. I'm not saying you're going to like them, but I am saying they are easy. They are easy. So stay with me, and we are going to look at those things together. I am Meredith Colby. Again, sorry, Instagram, you're missing the groovy graphic of my book, but here I can do this. There's my book way back there with the lizard on it. I teach professional development classes for teachers and coaches in neurovocal for popular styles. Now, I have big news this week about that. So sorry you have to listen to this, but you should be excited to listen to it because this week I opened my page. Thank you so much, Kate Rosen, for troubleshooting that page for me. She went in and she's like, I'm interested in this class. And then she got back to me. She's like, there's some things wrong with this page. So thank you, Kate, for helping me with that. And so I think I've cleaned it up. I think it's really good to go. So if you go to meredithcolby.com, if you are in here we go. Here, if you're on Facebook, if you go to meredithcolby.com and look under classes for voice teachers, you will see that those doors are open and you can get all the skinny, all the info, all the testimonials, all the everything about the upcoming class, Neurovocal teacher training and certification for teachers who want to teach popular styles. It is a great method based on brain science, reliably effective and kind of fun and sometimes a little silly. So if you would like information about that, please go to my site and check that out. There's only 12 people in every class. It's very small classes, so I would love to have you in this class. It is a magical stuff. It is amazing stuff. And I want you to get the information so that you can join me either this class or the summer class. Again, only 12 people per class, but I want you to be in there. Okay, what else? Oh, there's a discount. If you are on my mailing list, you will get an email for a massive discount on this massive discount on this teacher training. So if you're not on my email get on my email list. If you are on my email list, make sure you're seeing my emails because you're going to get a huge discount. Okay. Next, we have hearts and thumbs. Again, if you can give me hearts and thumbs, hearts, thumbs, hashtag that. That is super helpful. Or comments. I love comments. Questions, whatever's up for you. My freebie today, Instagram, you're going to have to, I will let you know when it's on Facebook. So you can get that. YouTube or Facebook, there we go. Let's try that again. Instagram, I'll let you know when it's on YouTube and you can get this link. Facebook, you can get this link today. If you put, what is my trigger? Easy things. If you, Alex, God bless you, Alex. Alex is like, do it. She has taken this class and she's talking about taking it again. That's how much fun she had. Hi, Grace Gorey. So if you put easy things in the chat, you will get this download. If you are already on my mail list, you got it in your email today for free. So I just love to give stuff to my email list. So if you're not on my email list, you need to get on my email list because you get good stuff on my email list. All right. Let us proceed. I believe we can proceed. Okay, now you may believe, Gabriella's here. Hello, Gabriella. Grace Gorey's here. Hi, Grace Gorey. So glad to see you. Now, you may believe that you are a good fit for all PCM singers, which is my favorite term for this. Now it means popular culture musics. I think it's more inclusive than CCM, and I like inclusivity. That's just my jam. But we can also call it microphone singers. If you love that music, you listen to that music, you like helping these singers, you might be that kind of singer your own self. Freaking awesome, right? You are nice, you are supportive, you want these people in your studio. And with that said, you may be doing some things that are not inviting this person into your studio, this client, this singer. So, see me looking back and forth between my two platforms? When Sarah Campbell does it, it's cute, but when I do it, it's weird. Why is that? Anyway, so you may be inadvertently not inviting people in. So let's talk about some things that you can be doing to invite them in instead. All right. First thing, the voice thing you're going to do. So I'm taking the trigger down now. So if you want it, maybe I'll bring it back up later. The first thing I want you to do is to start calling yourself a coach. Now let's talk about that for a moment, shall we? I understand that in academia is where Western classical singing lives. That is its home in the academic world. And they have their own language for all the things, including singing. And in the world of academia, and thus the world of classical singing, when one refers to oneself as a teacher, one is saying that one has a certain amount of acumen, knowledge, and training about that thing. So they're saying, I am a voice teacher, meaning I know a whole bunch about voices and singing. That's what we're saying. And when we say I'm a coach, we're saying, I could help you out a little bit. I'm not necessarily an expert. So a pianist and accompanist might call themselves a coach because they're going to say, here's how you can make your performance better, right? They're not going to talk to you about necessarily how you are making your ah vowel, for instance, okay? And so that being the case, we academically trained voice teachers want to call ourselves voice teachers because we want to own that acumen and that authority that comes with the word teacher, right? Right, of course we do. But here's the thing. In the world of popular singing, in other words, the other 98% of music in the world, not the 1 to 2% the academia represents, the rest of the world, a singer of popular stars is going to be reluctant to go to somebody who's calling themselves a teacher because they don't want to be changed. And a teacher, that word teacher for most people says, I'm going to impart strictures on you. I'm going to give you the rules of the thing, and you're going to have to change. For a singer, that translates into you're going to have to change the way you sing. And they don't want to. They don't want to change the way they sing. If they're looking for help with their singing, which they're probably not, but if they're looking for help with their singing, it's because they have a problem that they perceive with their singing. Not that you're going to tell them about. It's not about your values. It's about their values. And so for them to say, for you to say, I'm a teacher is a little bit, I'm not going to lie, I'm just going to say it. It's a little bit threatening to them. Okay? Hear me when I say this. So if you are reluctant to give up the moniker teacher, fine, keep it. But add to your site, coach. Just add that. Voice teacher and vocal coach. Okay? So that they understand that you understand that there's a difference. So that's the first thing. That's me getting on my high horse. But I'm just telling you, I lived in that world for a really long time. I still kind of live in that world. I'm telling you, you must believe me. Okay, number 2 is on your website copy, please talk to them about them. Do not tell them about the operas you were in and the young artist programs at the Met that you were in or whatever, Cleveland Opera or Alabama Opera. They don't care. They don't care. I don't want you to not put that in. You worked for that. You invested love and time and money and care and your heart and soul into these things that you now have, right? Your bachelor's degree and your artist programs and your awards and all this stuff and your apprenticeships and all the stuff that you did. You invested in those. You deserve to own those. I am not saying that you should not have those. You should have those. But you should recognize that most of the people that come to your website don't give a rip about that. What do they care about? Put yourself in their shoes. They care, am I going to be safe, right? Is this person going to honor my singing and encourage me? Is this person going to be critical of me? Because we know, come on, you guys, we know this. We can say one little thing to a person, and if it's the wrong thing to the wrong person on the wrong day, it can cut them to the quick. We know this. We have so much power. We don't necessarily want that power, but we do have that power. And so what you need to be communicating to your person on your website copy is, I'm safe. I will create a safe environment for you. I understand you as a musician. I understand you as a singer. If you take anybody, then you need to say, wherever you are in your journey, I'm good for you. If you have certain clients that you're pointing your nose at, you want to attract certain clients, talk to that client. Right? I mean, Sarah Campbell and Michelle Marquardt-Duveau and Karen Michaels, they talk about your IC, right? Your ideal client. If you have an ideal client in mind, talk to that person. But your website copy needs to be about your client, not about you. Okay? So that's number 2. And number 3, I'm going to be so short today, you guys. Isn't that awesome? Okay. Number 3 is, and this is where my freebie comes in today. Instagram, this will be on the YouTube link that I put up later, or you could go to my YouTube channel tomorrow and it'll be there. Facebook, you can get this by putting easy things in the chat and you will get this. Or if you're already on my email list, you will get this in your email if you make sure you get my emails from me. This is all coming to you. But what I want you to have is, did I put that on there? No, let's do that. Trigger, boom. Okay. What I want you to have is this little PDF download that I made of it's called Your Studio Microphone Setup for 2022. Now, you guys, I don't want you to be afraid of microphones. That's why I made this, because I know a lot of people, the only interaction you've had with microphones is you're on a stage and somebody sticks one in your hand and you sing into it. And that's kind of all you know. And because why would you know anything else, right? So, but your students need to know about microphones. So we'll get to that in a second. So I want to talk about this freebie today because I want you to have it. That's why I'm just like, give it out. So this is just so plug and play, you guys. I recommend 2 really nice microphones that are not expensive. I recommend a little monitor. It's not really a speaker. It's a monitor. You can use it on a gig. You can use it in your studio. There aren't really vocal effects on it per se, but you will get, your brain will understand how the microphone works, which we'll get to. There's cords and stands, and what else did and a mic sanitizer. So there's it's just like plug it in the wall, plug the mic in, bada boom, you're good to go. So that's why I got that. I really want you to have that download today. And so let's talk about microphones. Why is it really important to have a microphone in your studio if you want to attract students of popular styles? There's 2 really big reasons. One is very simple. It communicates to that person that you get it, that they're going to be singing into a microphone, right? Now, if you're teaching online, that's a little trickier because you will need to convince your student that they need a microphone. Now, does everybody need a microphone? No. But if you have a student who is ambitious and it intends to sing with bands or is already singing with bands, they need to be practicing on a microphone. That's a non-negotiable. They just need to be practicing on a microphone. Your students in person, your IRL students, they need to be practicing on a microphone because here's why. When you are, so you have what is called an afferent learning loop in your brain between your ears and your auditory cortex. When you are working with a microphone, and anybody who sings regularly into a microphone will tell you that this is true, but you get this sort of organic relationship with the microphone. You learn about what you do with your voice and what effect that has on the microphone or on the oral feedback that you get, because singing into a microphone is not the same as singing acoustically. And so if you're teaching pop students, people who are always going to be singing into a microphone, then do your warm-ups, do your vocal development exercises in an acoustic environment. But once they start singing songs, they got to go on the microphone, y'all. They need to be on that microphone. So please, 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 I am urging you, please get the setup that I recommend in my download. Your studio mic setup 2022 is less than $250. It's really cheap. It's a really decent investment in your studio. So you need to have a microphone in your studio. So again, all 3 things, they're up there. For people who are on Facebook, they have graphics for this, but sorry, Instagram, you do not. So I will go over them again for those of you who just joined me on Instagram. So the 3 easy things are: 1, call yourself a voice coach. If you want to call yourself a voice teacher also, you can do that, but add voice coach or vocal coach to your moniker of what you do and who you are. Number two, that was 4, sorry, 2, on your website copy, talk to them about themselves, not about yourself. Yes, you can talk to about yourself. Somewhere on the website, you will need to do that. People want to know, but in the initial, like, hi, I just popped onto your website and here I am. They need to know that you are going to create a safe environment for them and that you understand who they are as a singer. That's much more important to almost everybody. I won't say, you never say everybody, but almost everybody. And number 3, Alex. Oh, Alex Wolf. Hi, Alex Wolf. So number 3 is have a microphone in your studio. Have a microphone in your studio so that your singers can understand, can begin to develop that organic relationship between what's coming out of their face and the sound that's coming out of the speaker. so that they begin to understand that relationship. So those are my three easy things that you can do to invite new clients and singers of popular styles into your studio as clients. I am Meredith Colby. Thank you so much for being here with me today or on the replay. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, as well as meredithcolby.com. So stay well, stay safe, and have a great week. Bye.